Hi, Petra here with Petra Yoga Therapy. This is going to be a chair practice for Parkinson's disease. We'll do some mindful, slow movement, but also some more vigorous movement. And we're going to try to make our movements really big. So stretching through your range of motion. We're going to need a little bowl. That's going to help us a little bit with that range of motion because we're going to be reaching for it and switching from one hand to the other. But let's start with a little bit of centering, getting into our body. So sit tall, make sure that you have that natural low back arch here. So no rounding like this, but lifting through the crown of the head, shoulders relaxed, maybe closing your eyes if that feels okay, and turning your attention within. Just scan your body, notice any sensations without judgment. Just observing what's happening. Connect with your breath, breathing through your nose if possible. And then notice the movement that the breath creates in your body. Maybe you can even use your hands and try to touch the lower ribs. And we're gonna try to take a deep breath in so the lower ribs expand. Don't try too hard, no, not too much effort. Just release tension from the belly and see if you can expand like a balloon. I'm gonna take 3 more breaths like that. Good. And then return to your regular breath. And we'll do some movement. So nice big shoulder circles. So bringing the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. A few more times. Great. And then we'll do a little wings. And we'll circle the elbows. So you're drawing these big circles next to you with your elbows. Lifting the elbows as high up as you can and going back behind you. And keep the breath flowing. Very good. Back to center, and then we'll stretch the neck a little bit by looking to the side. Inhaling back to center. And exhale, look over to the other side. Chin is parallel to the floor. Shoulders stay quiet, so only the neck and head moves. One more time. And then back to center. All right, now we're gonna cross, reach for the opposite shoulder. And then open the arms wide, spread your fingers open, really stretch through the fingertips. And then change the cross, other arm on top. And open again as you inhale. And then exhale, cross, open, and cross. Feel the sensations of that stretch. Feel the stretch here in the chest and shoulders, activation in the back. And release. we'll do a little bit of stretch for the area between your shoulder blades. So on the exhale, you're gonna round the upper back, maybe look down at your belly button. And on the inhale, your chest is gonna rise forward, shoulders go back, and you're looking straight forward. And exhale, and inhale. Great. All right, so let's get that ball. First, we're gonna massage our hands, so roll it between your palms. Try to really spread the fingers open. So that's engaging the extensors for the fingers. Great. And then we'll hold it like this, like a pancake. And you're gonna open to the side, back to center, flip, and open. Flip, and open. Back to center, flip, inhale, open. So all these movements where we're stretching the chest and straightening the arms, bring the shoulders back, those are gonna help us with our posture. It's okay if the ball falls, and then back to center. And then we're gonna switch the ball above your head and then reach down. Inhale, switch, exhale down. Inhale, switch above your head, exhale. Couple more. And release. And then we'll try to switch under the thighs. So you're engaging the hip flexors and lifting the knee and foot off the floor and switching under. Few more. Keep going. All right. And then back to center. We're going to hold the ball in your right hand. And we're going to reach down as if you wanted to touch the floor with the ball. And then on the inhale, lift back up, switch, and then side bend to the other side. Stretching this whole area, side body. And exhale down. And side to side a few more times. Great. And back to center. And then we're going to be reaching forward, so hinging at the hips, not at the waist, so you're not rounding like this. You're hinging here, and your spine is trying to stay nice and long and straight, or relatively straight. And then we're going to switch the ball here. And then you're going to reach behind you, switch the ball there, and reach forward, reach back. And you're going like that. Few more times. Keep breathing. Very good. And back to center. Take a few more breaths. Notice how your body's feeling. hold the ball again in the right hand, and we're gonna reach up and even shift the weight into your right sit bone. So your left sit bone might be even coming off the chair, as if you wanted to put that ball up on that high shelf. And then back to center, switch, and do the same on the left. Again, lifting your right sit bone, reaching up high, and back to center. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, keep reaching, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and one last one, 20. Great work. Okay, gotta get a few breaths in. Again, notice how your back feels and the rest of your body. And then we're gonna work on warming up the leg muscles. So we're gonna stretch through that heel, straightening the leg, and tap the thigh or knee with that ball. So opposite arm and leg, switch. 2, 3, we're crossing the midline, which is great for our brain because both sides of the body, both hemispheres of the brain have to work together. So keep pushing through that heel to really straighten the leg. You're feeling some action here in your quads. Keep going. Very good. Again, a little break. Great work, everyone. We're about halfway through. And then we're gonna try to bring the knees apart. Again, ball in your right hand. And we'll go across. It depends on your range of motion. So some of you might be able to go all the way down and maybe even touch the floor, your foot, or you're gonna tap your shin or knee, whatever you can, wherever you can reach. And then you're gonna open, expand. You're gonna switch above your head again, open, expand, and then go to the other side. Open, switch above your head, open, and tap across your body. Open, reach up above, open, and twist to the side. Open, switch, open, tap. Open, switch, open, tap. A few more. Try to remember the flow of movements, so your mind is really in it. Let's do one more time each side. Open, switch, open, cross, open, switch, open, cross. Very good. Back up. And then we'll work with the ankles. So we're gonna be lifting both heels and then lifting the toes up towards the shins. And then so you're rocking like that, up and down. Keep going. And then we'll try some multitasking. So you keep doing that. And if you can try tossing the ball. Don't stop rocking with those feet. If you lose the ball, no worries. You don't have to be perfect. So we're making it a little harder for the brain by multitasking. Try to maintain that nice big range of motion in that ankle joint. Good, one more toss and we're done with that one. Great work. Okay, so now let's hold the ball in the right hand again. And then we're gonna reach up. And we're gonna straighten the left leg out to the side. Toes point up, so you're stretching your calf. And then you can hold your left hand on your thigh and we're gonna be side bending towards that straight leg. And then back up and lowering the arm. So inhaling the arm up and exhale down into that side bend. And then inhale back up and exhale, release. And again, inhale, reach high up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale down. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and back down. Great. And then you can hold the ball in any hand and we're just gonna try to go forward. So I'm sitting on the edge of the chair. Might be a little harder if you're further, but maybe you could sit across that corner. And then we're gonna try leaning forward. Again, so you're hinging at the hips. So your spine stays nice and long. I'll come back to this angle again. Leaning forward. And then inhale back up. All right, and then we'll switch sides. So right leg out to the side, toes up, straightening the knee as much as you can. And then lifting your left arm up and side bending, sliding down that right leg. Inhale back up. Feel all these muscles working hard to get you up against gravity. Exhale down. Inhale back up. And then release the arm. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale back up. And exhale. One more time. Very good. And then we'll go forward into that forward fold. And inhaling back up. Very good. Okay, so now let's do a little bit more vigorous movement. So you can just hold the ball, doesn't matter which hand, and we're gonna do the march. So opposite arm and leg move together. So right leg, left arm, left leg, right arm. And you can even put on some music. While you do that, music is great, helps you with rhythm and just fluidity of movement, and it's more fun. All right, so march. Let's get that heart rate up. Try to lift those toes off the floor, lift those knees high up. Very good. A few more. And release. Great work. And then we're gonna work some more on the hand-eye coordination. Tossing again. And you can do just a little bit of little tosses. Make sure you don't lose the ball. It's also a workout for the eyes. Very good. All right, let's put that ball aside. So your arms and hands are free. And now we're gonna work on spreading the fingers apart. As you might know, in Parkinson's, oftentimes the fingers get a little bent, flexed. So we'll strengthen the extensors and we'll add some core exercise to it. So we're gonna spread the arms wide, spread the fingers wide, and then jump your feet apart. Possibly straight knees. If you can, bend them if that feels more stable. And then we're gonna get everything together and you're gonna make fists with your fingers. And then again, open, fingers wide, big reach, straighten the knees, and together. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. You can do it, reach as high and far wide as possible. Great, and release. Very good. And then we're gonna try running in the chair. So slightly tapping the toes down on the floor. Get your heart rate up. Very good. And release. Feel your heart. Maybe you can even feel it pulsing in your body. It's good for our brains and bodies. And then we'll do some more twisting to fight the rigidity that sometimes affects our trunk in Parkinson's. So we're gonna be pushing through the heel of the palm and reaching across. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. Again, check in with your breath, your body. All right. And then I have several modifications for the following exercise. So if you can, we're gonna practice standing up from the chair. So leaning forward, nose over toes, and then pressing down into your feet, lifting the butt off the floor, and coming up all the way into standing. If this is too much, if you're having trouble with that, there's several options. So either you can stand up once and then do just squats. So you don't have to go all the way up and down to the chair. You just do a little bit of a squat. Hips move back, and then you're straightening the knees, squeezing the glutes, and bringing the hips forward. Okay, so that, or last option, you're gonna do just a seated power up. So leaning forward and then powering up. So again, leaning, hinging at the hips, and powering up. Okay, so we'll try to do 10 of those. So I'll do the stand up all the way, but you are welcome to choose any option I just showed. So forward and stand up, power up. So arms reach back so you feel that stretch. And then send those hips back, chest up, sitting down. And 2. And 3. And 4. Big reach. Spread your fingers. And 5. And then on the next 5, we're gonna open the eyes wide as you stand up. All right, we'll look a little silly. So open like you're really surprised. And back. Still open the fingers too, and the eyes. And 3. And 4. Open those eyes wide. And 5. Good. And back to the chair. And show me a smile, even if it's a little creepy. Holding it. Hold, hold, hold. Feel those little muscles working hard. Good. And we'll blow some kisses to work the muscles around the mouth. Awesome. And then inhale, reach the arms wide, up and overhead. And exhale, come into a forward fold. Try to relax your shoulders, your neck if you can. Stay there for a few breaths. And then we'll come halfway up. So it will be a seated cobra. From this side, it looks like this. So hands on your thighs. You're coming halfway up. So you're not all the way up, a little bit forward. You're keeping the shoulders back instead of rounded like this. So engage those muscles that keep the shoulders back, shoulder blades. And you're spreading the collarbones, keeping them nice and open. And stay in that cobra position for a few breaths. Very good. And then inhale back up. All right, and before we do a little relaxation, let's do a little scalp massage. So what it does, it brings some more blood flow into this area, and it might actually even help with lymphatic drainage from the brain. So it's a pretty decent discovery that our brains have their own lymphatic systems, and through the lymph, we're getting out the toxins from the brain. So we're gonna start with pressing the finger pads into your forehead, and then massaging them out a few times. And then moving a little higher around your hairline. I'm gonna mess up your hairdo a little bit, but it feels really good. So, don't be afraid to press into the skin so you feel that benefit. And then up on the top of the head. And then the back of the head. Just moving back. Still doing the same movement. And the occiput, the area here where the muscles attach. Oftentimes we hold a lot of tension there. If you want, you could even press there and hold. Or do some circular massage. Good. And then just take a moment and notice how your head feels. I always feel it. There's a specific sensation to it. The blood flow increases and it just feels nicely stimulating. Okay. And then you can keep your eyes closed. You can move back into your chair to have that support of the back of the chair. try not to slump too much. And then we're gonna close our eyes. And we're gonna bring our attention into our feet, the toes, the ankles, the shins, calves, knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, low back, upper back, chest, shoulders, arms, hands, your neck, jaw, cheeks, eyes, forehead, the back of your head, and bring your awareness to your whole body, sitting here and breathing. See if you can glimpse that innate joy of being in the moment and your body, just with your breath. No agenda, just being. Taking some nourishing breaths. Really feel it with your whole body. That inner calm, equanimity. And then let's set an intention for the day. So the intention's usually set in the present tense, as if it was already here. So as an example, you could say, I move with ease, or I have great energy. I feel good and powerful. Whatever it is you need, just create a sentence, an intention for you. And repeat it in your mind a few times. And really see it with your own eyes, with your own imagination. And then one more breath. And open your eyes. Maybe take a stretch. And that's it for today. I hope this practice made you feel better. Movement always makes us feel better. The hardest part is to make ourselves do it, but once you do it, you usually see the benefits. So have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.